what to do with the Monarda when you keep dividing it. And I figured, oh, some color back here would work, and it does. And sometimes I can be working on another bed, and I'll have my back to the Monarda, and I'll go, what? Monarda is also known as bee balm. And so, if all of a sudden you turn around and it's filled with hundreds, oh, that's why they call it bee balm. It's filled with bees that buzz all afternoon. Of course, they're not here now, but that's okay. That's agastache. There's more of it. It's a Mexican mint. It's wonderful. And, you know, we are not in control. You know, I just nurtured it. I planted, but I'm not in control. Everything depends. There's so many gifts from Mother Earth here. So many gifts. And everything depends on everything else. The weather last year was a drought. This year, we had almost too much water. I thought I was going to turn mildew. But the trees, how fabulous for the trees. They're so verdant and lush this year. And the humidity, and there are a zillion factors that we don't even know about. So all we can do is nurture, but when you nurture a garden, for those who garden, you get nurtured back 1,000-fold. Okay. This is lemon balm. We're going to have some iced lemon balm tea in a little bit. Smell this, rub it. And this is jewelweed. You all know jewelweed. It's the antidote to poison ivy. I have a lot of jewelweed, which means I have a bunch of poison ivy. And a recipe I got from Yule Gibbons was you collect jewelweed. First of all, it looks like a little orchid, a gift from our beautiful planet. And when it's all in bloom, you take a whole bunch in a big pot and with water, cover it with water, and boil it down to it's a concentrate, and then pour it in ice cube trays. Freeze it. So I have in my freezer. So if I get a little poison ivy or my guests, I run to the freezer, get out a jewelweed ice cube. It takes the volatile oils right off, and it's a gift. 2 years ago, there was a huge dead tree here. And we had someone take out the tree, and they were so kind, they pulled it out by the roots. So 2 things happened. One tree, it's amazing, opened up the whole vista. Just one tree there, and all of a sudden, it was, wow. Number one. Number 2, I had a big, round piece of earth. I guess I have to make another garden. So, every rock you see, I dug up from this, and I made 4 wings and a prayer, and even those rocks, which were like unbelievably, oh my God, days to get just those 2 rocks out. And I made a butterfly garden, and it's purple, red, and orange, and it's dedicated particularly to the butterfly goddess. And please walk around it, and it's usually filled with all the butterflies and hummingbirds and bees and everybody, but they're being shy. And you look like a flower too. You're a butterfly.
Land on me, flowers. Land on me, butterflies.
That's a tiny little summer azure, that little blue one. So that's cardinal flowers. This is Tithonia. It's Mexican sunflower. It's an annual.
But it looks so much like an aster, and I too was thrown by the foliage. It's so big and robust.
Tithonia.
Tithonia.
Did it break?
It did.
Okay, it's yours. All right, it's yours. Watch the spider just climbed up on your hand. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Did she break? Then break her off and put her in your hair.
You know, she's staying.
Oh, she's staying. Fabulous. This is Gomphera. Isn't that fabulous? And these are Lantana, which will be blooming more like this. These are Lantana flowers. This is pineapple sage, which also will have huge red flowers. Pineapple sage. And rub the leaf.
Isn't it?
My beauty, eastern tiger swallowtail. So, the Tithonia is fabulous. The big red cardinal flowers. Liatris is another, also known as blazing star. Now, you put marigolds around because the slugs will go to the marigolds first before they get to your other plants. However, what I did this year, the big rain just washed it away. You will see, I put copper pennies around the edges. Slugs don't like to walk over copper. They'll sell you copper tape this much for $10 in the garden store. Don't we all save pennies? Now I'll have a few slugs, but before they were like, whoa, really, all from the whole area. They say, ho, 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 good food. My husband Steve and I built this arch. Remember, and this is the third year we planted wisteria, so I think next summer it's going to flower. On the far side,
Jimmy, I told you we could find a place to put the wisteria where it wouldn't take over.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got a good place for wisteria.
Pulls it out.
You'll never pull it
That
out.
sounded dumb.
Try as you might.
I got a good
It will
place for
always
wisteria.
come back. And what I
I
do,
like wisteria.
I do too. I love wisteria. And so the runners, you have to just keep training them up. And I said to Steve, we have to build another arch like this so the wisteria can... The projects are endless. If you have a garden, you know that. And so there was clematis, deep purple clematis that just went. This is Chinese rose. And I have roses that are about to bloom again on either side. But before we go thoroughly through the arch...
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Too late.
All right, too late. Let's do it. We'll do this part when we come back. Okay, let's go. I guess I did this. Now, these red hibiscus are about to open any day. And they're huge red flowers. So this is part of the secret garden. Yes, you can come that way or under the arch. And when we moved here 9 years ago, this was a field of grass. And I wanted a milkweed field and a wildflower field, and I didn't know much about tools. I had a crowbar and shovel, and a book got rejected. That was, the editor had shown me, it was 99% were going to do it. I won't go into the gory details. So I thought, what a perfect way to start the new chapter of my life. Anyhow, the rejection did come and more to follow. So for 2 months, I dug this out of my hand and threw rocks. That's a lot of rocks from the garden that came from that time. I dug rocks and I threw rocks. But isn't it fabulous? And then I planted 5 different kinds of milkweed. And then I surrendered, and so many gifts. This is angelica. I never planted angelica. That's about to flower. The deep purple flower, the bees love it. The black-eyed Susans, the fountain I did plant. Where we have our bonfire. Are you comfortable, Luciana? Come on, you're going to walk the labyrinth
Got
with
the best
us?
seat in the house. Leave me alone.
This is agastache. It's a Mexican mint also.
My favorite plant. I call it the mana plant.
The what plant?
Mana, because everything,
Loves it.
everything.
Everything loves it. And so I have it throughout here and in other gardens too. And then this one, and this is a gift, this field of ferns. This was a gift. Now, if that were fiddlehead ferns, oh baby, I would pay my mortgage easily. But it's fabulous. Anybody want ferns, we can dig it up. They want to take over the world. And this is another one. Look at this one. This is Mexican mint. The flowers are exquisite if you look at them closely and rub it and taste it. It's so strong and sweet.
Whoa.
Mexican mint, so strong. It's fabulous. So about 5 years ago or so, on the summer solstice, a group of friends, I laid it out. I researched labyrinths. They've been around for thousands of years. As Luciana demonstrates, it's a walking meditation. And we leveled it out, which was a chore. Maura's husband really helped with that a lot. And all the rocks, of course, were dug, and all the rocks, right. We have rocks. And so basically, you go in open yourself up Do you need guidance or something? Do you need to manifest something? Do you have a problem or a question? And you just open yourself up, quiet the rest of your mind. At the very least, it's a 5-minute walking, centering, calming meditation. And at its very best, things come to you because, and you have to trust. Oh, am I on the right path? You cannot get lost, but you have to trust because you start here, you go in, and then you come out. So you have to go out to go in. You go in to come out. Just trust. And she's not going to show you the way. And then when you get to the center, look into the center of the tree stump, and that's where you'll see the source of all your answers. So, I don't mind if I do it, and please join me, or we can do it in smaller groups. You can do it all together. It's okay. I will tell you, I will not weed as I walk, as I usually do.
Maraleen, why do you have bottles of Saratoga?
The blue bottle
The
tree?
blue- yeah.
It's originally started the South Sea, Georgia Island tradition to keep negative energy away from the land.
Okay.
And since my husband Steve and I love Saratoga, we always love blue bottles.
Blue bottles.
Blue bottles.
Oh my goodness.
Who's there?
Growing arbutus.
Who?
Princess Pine.
Yeah. Oh, a Princess Pine is
Rare
coming.
these days.
Oh, wonderful. Jim is a fabulous naturalist and really knows his stuff. So
Very cool.
we all learn from each other. I've been gardening for 41 years. I became a master gardener this past year, and I know how much I don't know. I'm continually, it's a continual process. Just like butterflies. 41 years they've inspired my life, and I'm still learning stuff. Okay, enough blah, blah. Okay, a quiet moment. Please.
You're not allowed to weed.
No, but these are shaggy bark hickory nuts. So please feel free to take it, to plant it, or to use it. Yes, and I'm not going to weed.